Okay, again, I apologize for the poor quality. I'm looking for somebody to help me take the hundreds of hours of audio that we have and do some professional type YouTube videos. So you'll have to bear with me, but you can at least hear the audio and really hear what's going on that the news is not reporting. So here's the part where Dory Johnson definitively disproves everything Gerald Jones is saying. Again, you're the one that asked for this, Commissioner Jones, not I. I want to be clear about that.
Hello, Dory. Oh, this is Donna with County Commissioner's office. I'm going to transfer you down to Gerald. We're going to put you on speakerphone, okay? All right, just a moment.
Now, you got to come over here and put it on speakerphone, okay?
Right.
So we can hear it.
Dory, are you there? Okay, just a moment. Can you hear us?
Yes, I am.
Dory, this is Gerald Jones.
Yes, sir.
I got a email here in front of me from Mr. Purcell that accuses me of refusing to provide a copy of a contract that I got from Hillary Smitzy to you guys. I cannot recall ever refusing to give you a contract.
Well,
And it was one that I asked for from Hillary so I could see what existed between you all. It's not our contract, it's between you and VIP.
I understand that. And that morning in the office when you showed us the contract, I asked you why your contract was different than the copy that I had. And you said you didn't know because that would be between myself and Hillary Smitzy and I guess Bob Landgraf. And I asked you if I could have a copy of your contract, and you said that I'd have to get it from Hillary Smitzy. And we had 3 other board members there that we discussed at our next board meeting why the contract that you had received from Hillary Smitzy was completely different than the copy of the contract that Mr. Landgraf had given me that he had signed as chairman of our board with Hillary Smitzy.
Well, I really have no idea, and I also have no recollection of refusing to give you a copy. I got that from Hillary, and it was signed by Bob Landgraf. It's not our contract. It does not belong to the county commission. And I really cannot see what the controversy is. I told you yesterday, we're trying to secure all that information. I can't make my county clerk, come off a pregnancy leave to come up with the answers, and I've asked our prosecuting attorney for all those, and that letter is dated March the 12th, the day of our meeting. But that day I sent the request over for everything that I read to you over the phone yesterday. So could you help me with what the problem is? Mr. Purcell seems to be wanting to investigate all the ill things that maybe I've been doing.
Well, like I said, the problem is that all of this has been going on since December a year ago. It was a year ago this December that this dispute started with VIP. We at that time hired the attorney Tom Ludwig to help us with this problem. Tom had come to several of our meetings. We have paid him a considerable amount of money. To that date, we had no answers from him. After our last meeting with Tom Ludwig, where he insinuated to me, this is exactly what Tom told me, that Hillary Smitzy had gone to Gerald Jones and Jefferson City told him that I was a problem and that I would not be reappointed to the Senate Bill 40 board. At that time, I was upset. The next thing I knew, you had called and requested a meeting with myself and some of the board members. Myself and Don Hanscom, Arliss Pope, and Larry Tidd came in and met with you.
And Commissioner
We
Kepper.
all voiced the same concerns, and it was a month after that, and we still had no response from you. Whenever you had indicated that within a reasonable period of time, you were going to send a letter to Hillary, and I assume you had said that you were going to carbon copy all of the board members. it was a month ago at this meeting that we had talked about it, and our board members at this meeting still had no answers to anything.
And I haven't received an answer. I'm not an attorney, so I'm waiting for an answer.
Well, I mean, I thought that it would have been appropriate in a month's time that you would have said, I'm working on it. You call me the day after the meeting and tell me that you're working on it. And I mean, I'm a volunteer board member. All I want is what we do as a county board should be legal. I don't want anything to come back. We all volunteer. We don't want to be in any kind of legal turmoil. I don't want to be threatened because I'm questioning things.
Did I threaten you?
You personally didn't, but it came from Tom Ludwig that you had done it in front of himself and his wife. So, I mean, there again, it's hearsay. But I would not think that Tom Ludwig, I don't know, I don't not know Tom Ludwig. He might have just said that, but why he would have just said it, I don't know what the purpose.
I never threatened you. What's wrong with you? I didn't threaten you.
Do what?
I did not threaten you. You know that.
Well, from what Tom said, you did to him. So I don't.
Well, I said that, you know, that the appointments were made by the county commission, not Hillary Smitzy, as you had indicated. That we make the appointments, and we'll decide who gets reappointed and who does not.
Well, we have an entire.
And what we want is people that will cooperate and work together for the betterment of that Senate Bill 40 board and the services that's provided to the handicapped workers and people.
Those citizens are very important to us because every one of us have a child in that program. So we sure are fighting for them.
Well, I don't want you to forget that I was one of the originators of that entire program.
I understand.
You seem to forget that
point. I know
point.
Mr. Schmitzy was as well. I know Mr. Landgraf was. And I have nothing but respect for the program. All I'm asking is that we get what we asked for. We've had questions about expenditures that were not for the benefit of the children. Nobody has been able to answer them, including Mr. Ludwig, who is an attorney of this county. And what I'm trying to say is we have an entire board that sat there and heard Hillary Smitzy threaten our board that he could go to you and have any one or all of us removed. Now that's what we heard. If there's a problem there, then I think you all need to be talking to Hillary Smitzy and not me.
Well, I don't know.
This is a problem. I think that the entire board, possibly Tom Ludwig and Hillary Smitzy, need to come and sit down with the entire county commission and find out who's lying and what the problem is.
Mr. Jones.
I don't doubt
it should be too much to ask for a few simple answers. Has spent considerable amount of the county money to get the answers, and we still don't have them. Excuse me.
Commissioner Jones,
Will you speak up so she can hear?
may I ask a few questions?
Ask a question.
For the interest of the record, who was it that disputed this morning in an open meeting that I lied and that I was trying to instigate things? Who was it that wanted to call Dory Johnson and put her on a speakerphone?
Me, I asked to do that. Because we have some conflicting information.
And that's why she's answering.
Yesterday you told me that
Commissioner Jones, I just asked to have the floor,
wanted to
Commissioner
attend the
Jones.
meeting, and he tells me that you called and invited him. That's quite different.
After I had talked to Mr. Purcell and made him aware of the fact that we had met with you and Mr. Kepper, he then wanted to know when we met, and he was asked if he wanted to, he was more than welcome to attend our meeting because our meeting is open to the public.
Well, certainly it is.
Okay, and there's going to be one more clip after this, and again, I hope you guys are paying close attention to what all is being said. Thank you.